Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Random Thoughts of a Movie Insomniac. I am your host, the Vern, and I apologize for not posting anything or rating anything for a while. It's just been a busy couple weeks for me. Lately, I've been covering the movies from the St. Paul, Minneapolis International Film Festival. Look at that. I got passes here, and I've been rating all my reviews of those movies on the site cinemacentries.com, and I will post links somewhere here or somewhere I'll have links for you. Uh, but yes, that's what I've been doing, and between doing that and work and so, I just haven't been able to do anything else. So apologize about that. But right now, let's just get into a few of the movies that I was able to see. Okay, thank you very much.
The Jungle Book. This live action version of Disney's animated beloved classic is really good. The voice acting from actors Bill Murray, Idris Elba, Ben Kingsley were just awesome, and the CGI is groundbreaking. I really thought they filmed everything on location, but to learn that it was all done on sound stages was jaw dropping. Plus, you have a great soundtrack that features Christopher Walken and Scarlett Johansson singing those famous songs. The only bad thing about the movie was that they left it open for a sequel, and I understand this day and time that's inevitable, but I wish they wouldn't, because in the original, Mowgli sees a young girl in a village and likes very much what he sees, and it's the first step for him to becoming a bit more mature than he was before. By changing this ending around, I feel like director Jon Favreau is saying that it's okay to never grow up. But like I said before, it's a small complaint in an otherwise really good movie. Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. See, I try to give it that little, special, awesome voiceover treatment because this movie doesn't actually have that. DC really wants to be like Marvel and create their own film franchise. The big problem is that they have yet to do a standalone movie that is as good as what Marvel did before. I mean, the Avengers movie wouldn't be as good if Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, etc. weren't a good standalone films. Batman v Superman tries to put all elements of a Justice League movie into one, and the results are terrible. Spoilers here, folks. The movie is nearly 3 hours long, and you only have Batman fighting Superman for just 5 minutes. I never really understood why they were fighting. I understood even less why they stopped. Why was Lois Lane in this movie? She had no business being in there at all. And also, why is the Lex Luthor character acting so much like the Riddler from Batman Forever? It's just a mess. I really want to like this movie, but I was bored. If I was 12, I would be even more bored because there's more exposition than actually fighting. Yeah, no on this one. Hardcore Henry. This feature-length first-person action film where you play a guy who gets cybernetic implants is a lot of fun. Some of the camera movements are very fluid, even though sometimes it's a little shaky, and the supporting characters help sell me on this world. The only thing I'm kind of tired of is everyone saying that this is the first of its kind and that no one has ever done anything like this before. Have you forgotten that there was a music video in the 90s from a band called The Prodigy? They did a video called Smack My Bitch Up. There was also a movie called Enter the Void by Gaspar Noé. These movies and videos utilizes the same POV camera movements before this was made, and if you haven't seen them, definitely check this out. Midnight Special. In this sci-fi drama, Michael Shannon plays a father who is trying to get his son away safely from the government that they think is a weapon, as well as these religious zealots who believes he is a savior. Jeff Nichols brings some really good performances from his cast, and it has a lot of great action. The only fault of it is that it goes back and forth between having really quiet, slow moments, followed by big loud action ones. I didn't like this one as much as I did his other features like Take Shelter or Mud. And if you want to see a story about someone trying to safely transport an alien, I would recommend John Carpenter's Starman. Hush. In this thriller, a deaf woman lives out in the middle of nowhere, and she gets a unwelcome visitor who wants to kill her. It has a very clever concept, and some have compared it to Wait Until Dark, which had a blind woman who got invaded. The characters were fine, but our lead lady made a lot of bad choices, even for a standard thriller like this. And the main bad guy, wasn't as menacing as I wanted him to be. He was more of a douchebag than a psycho. The Nightmare. A lot of people were saying that this documentary on sleep paralysis was supposed to be very scary. So I popped it in one night before I went to bed, thinking that this would freak me out and give me some bad dreams. A lot of the stories that were told in this, were disturbing, and there were a few moments that would make a lot of people jump. However, at the end, I was able to sleep just fine. It's definitely a fascinating movie. I've never heard of this too much, though. It's definitely a subject I want to learn more about, and it was extremely well done, but it just wasn't as scary as many have made it out to be. I'm still waiting for that one movie that'll still freak me out and make it difficult for me to sleep. Spotlight. I was late to see this Best Picture winner because, honestly, the subject matter didn't interest me much. Going after priests who were involved with molesting young kids is a good notion, but I didn't want to see them just get exposed. I want to see them get hurt, like really bad. I want to see some big fucker rape them and see how much they like it. The cast is good. Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton, Rachel McAdams were all very good. But for a procedural movie, it does get kind of dull in parts. The Big Short. Another Oscar winner I was late on seeing. This winner for Best Adapted Screenplay centers around a group of bankers who helped predict the housing and credit crash of mid-2000s, and it was really good. The best parts come when they have a different celebrity explain certain banking terms to the audience. This was extremely helpful to me because I don't know shit about these type of things, and it was really cool watching that. This would be a great one to watch alongside The Wolf of Wall Street, just so you can see both sides of this issue. I never thought Adam McKay, the guy who made Step Brothers and Anchorman, could do a movie that's both funny and very educational, and he does it with this one. It's really good.
Once again, thank you everyone for watching. If you liked this video, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't like it, let me know as well. Like I mentioned before, I don't usually do these types of reviews for my site, but I'm just kind of curious about some feedback you would have. Anyways, that is it for now. I have to get going back to sleep. So, again, for random thoughts on the movie Insomniac, I am the Vern, saying sayonara.